Hi friends, MD Vegan. It's still hot outside. I love it, but people say it's a little bit too hot. And but as long as it's hot, I love the ice cream for breakfast. Last summer I began with that. So exciting. Simple fruit salad on the bottom, some yogurt dressing to make it more nutritious, lasting. On top, an ice cream to, wow, cool it down from inside. So it's an opportunity to explore the endless vegan variety and make a new recipe every single day, a new combination of fruit. I had this one before. I begin with showing you my walnuts and the figs. That's a classic in my kitchen and not only in mine. There's 3 figs. I found out it can't take too many because figs are pretty nutritious. They are filling. They're high in fiber and high in nutrients, and they're sweet and dense and I think a little earth-like, and really can't take too much. And the walnuts here, crunchy, as opposed to these. They're a little bit bitter sometimes. They're a little bit sweet, so they fit perfectly. And also the dried ones. These are the fresh ones. Yeah. It's good to find them. But the walnuts, they have a special fat that is needed every day. And it is one of the best sources. Just a handful of nuts, walnuts, is enough of this omega-3 fatty acid. It's called scientifically. It's for the nerves and the eyes, the brain. That's what that fat is for, and we need it every day. You don't find that many sources in abundance. For example, flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds, one of these we need every day, or walnuts. Algae are there too. Other ingredients have it too, because recently I found pecans. Pecan nuts have also, but the walnuts are 10 times as much. So you can also eat other things for omega-3 fatty acid, but the walnuts are my choice for every day. Walnuts or other seeds or the other seeds. So then the third ingredient, I guess it fits, it's runnier, it's water, it's light, it's also sweet. To balance the walnuts, grapes. They're just in season, so put a cup of grapes into that. That's my fruit salad. These fruit salads, especially with the figs, I found can't be too heavy because it really overwhelms me. When I eat too many different fruit together with the figs, or too many figs, I really think, wow, that's too much. For example, a banana into that. I usually take banana and fruit salad. Would be really too much. Put the yogurt dressing on top, I show you right away. I would be too much. I tried that, it means nice to eat it, but after half the salad, I said, wow, that's enough now. Yeah, but this is the ratio, has different kinds of ingredients, layers, and so. It's important that the quantities are small amounts. So the second part is a yogurt dressing, and that is special today. I have a basic standard starter that is a cashew yogurt. I'll show you how to make that in another video. It's linked under this one you're watching, and you see the texture here. You get that, it's like a Greek yogurt a bit. I would say better. And if you blend cashews with water ratio 1:1 with the bacteria, tiny amount only, you get this overnight in a warm room in a sealed container. Don't fill the container more than a quarter. Otherwise, you have it all over the room. But then it goes in the fridge and you have your yogurt. And I blend another banana into it, 2 bananas or so. Bananas don't need to be that ripe. Yeah, for the fruit salad or for the ice cream, I take very ripe bananas. But for the yogurt, they don't have to be that ripe. It's nice when they are not too ripe. A little bit ripe there should be, because otherwise the dressing gets too thick, very pudding-like. When you have a banana that is even green and very hard to peel, that's not good. And then it is also can be nice, depends on what you want. When I take these kind of bananas, green and hard to peel, then I make a pudding maybe. It's nice, not unhealthy by the way. But for this dressing, it should be runny, and then even then, the dressing, the bananas can be a little bit less ripe than for the ice cream or so. So bananas and cashews, it's a perfect texture for the dressing because, again, here the heavy, if the dressing is too heavy, without the bananas, it would be too heavy for this fruit salad. It would be all clumsy and thick and not so nice to enjoy. The blender dance, here I have a Revo blend, a German brand. I highly recommend when you're in Germany, because they don't have it otherwise, I guess, in other places. But it's really cool. It rivals the big names and it's even better. Check it out, Blender Dance. The Blender Dance, you only get in Germany too. It's me. Yeah. I always inspire others to Blender Dance, but I don't see people blender dancing so much. So check it out, guys. Do the Blender Dance, so much fun. I've been doing it for a decade now. It's really fun. Yeah, it keeps me going. Here, you see that is the dressing. You see, yogurt dressing with bananas, very simple. Cashew yogurt and bananas makes a perfect texture for dressing. And I like a third ingredient for the dressing too. I don't want to blend it because it's blackberries today. I found beautiful blackberries in the shop. Yeah. I live in Berlin, a big city. Not so easy to find blackberries here in the wild. So I get my fruit and veggies and nuts in the shops most of the time. But here, I have almost a cup of blackberries. They go in there right now to refine the yogurt dressing. And I don't want to mash them. I just want to keep these beautiful blackberries whole and have part of my fruit salad now. So I fill that into my glass. I always like these balloon glasses to show off. You can see from the outside what's inside. And the dressing, the yogurt dressing, is white also to allow for the viewer to see what's in the glass. And something shines through when the fruit and the nuts pressing against the glass, the sides of the glass. So you have an idea of what's inside, and it makes you guess a little bit because you're not sure what is it. But this kind of mystery is part of the beauty. I like this kind of beauty when it's a little bit hidden. You don't need to show everything right away. You see, this is what I like as a visual effect for my breakfast, and I enjoy so much. I watch them, I eat them. You eat with the eyes first. It's not just a saying; it's also something truth to it. But I can come back later in a moment. I bring now my frozen bananas and other ingredients for the ice cream on top for the hot summer breakfast. Three ingredients for my cinnamon ice cream. I think blackberries and cinnamon is also a classic. I looked up some recipes. There are wonderful recipes with both, and cinnamon and blackberries. So cinnamon is a very powerful spice. It's super high antioxidants, a very high rate. You look it up, and that's the thing where scientists look the most when they look for health in food. They all first look at antioxidants because they keep the body safe from attacks. Antioxidant that doesn't decay. So, and that is a good ice cream. I tried that. I was surprised. Just blending bananas with a little cashew flour and then the cinnamon makes a fantastic cinnamon ice cream. Really so nice. The flavor comes out so nice from the cinnamon. So I need, for the Blitz ice cream I make, I need a food processor fitted with the S-blade. That's the cool tool here. Because when you take the blender, you need some tricks because it is very hot, very small blades, very fast, and the ice cream will be melted by then. So that is a better tool here for it, to make the scoops right away. And one thing also I found that the bananas are really ripe. I mentioned before in the video. Then you have the best texture of the ice cream. Ripe bananas, frozen, small pieces, and refined with a little bit of cashew flour. That's a cool thing to make it really creamy. Get it better, almost like an ice machine. And electric coffee grinder makes it in seconds. Very good tool too. So, and the riper the bananas are, not brown of course, inside, the more cashew flour can take before the texture gets gooey again. And for the cinnamon, I tried sometimes now, and I think 1 tablespoon of cinnamon is really the best ratio for 3 cups of bananas, and the amount of cashew flour, just 3 tablespoons or so. Just 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. It's a little bit tricky because the cinnamon is a bark. It's a ground tree bark into small pieces, and it looks like a powder, but it isn't. It is, the pieces of the cinnamon are always hard and firm, and you can also almost not grind them smaller and finer. So if you take too much of it, the texture gets a little bit coarse, and that's not nice for the smoothness. But here, it's all I need. Now I do the blender dance for the Blitz ice cream. Well, that's how a nice ice cream looks like to me. I've seen that many times now. I do one every day almost this summer, and this one looks nice. I really figured it out at some place. It wasn't always like that, but now I know the tricks. The ingredients should be frozen, really frozen. And when they also, the cinnamon and the cashew flour, I put them in the freezer a couple of minutes before I start. And the frozen bananas go out of the freezer right before I start. So that's why I had to interrupt the video. Because when the ingredients are really cold, I can process a little bit longer and make it really the best texture of the ice cream. One of the tricks. So it's good to know. And now I can make these beautiful ice cream scoops on top of my fruit salad, and when I eat them, they melt into the yogurt and combine the flavors of the yogurt with the blackberries, and they can also, they play together with the figs, the fresh figs, and the walnuts, the crunch. Also, walnuts is perfect with cinnamon, also very nice, and bananas for the ice cream are perfect with cinnamon. It's really, really good. That's what it looks like. Maybe I decorate with some more blackberries, I don't know. But that's what it looks like here, and I really like it already. Never tried it before. Let's see what's it like. I have to go, otherwise it runs away. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my videos, subscribe. I'm the Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. Let's enjoy the endless vegan variety, right? Veganism has so much to offer. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X.